Sometimes my heart is broken when I think about my father. What is painful is the fact that sometimes you can go somewhere, or sometimes you can be chatting together with other children, and they start talking about their fathers. And I can't say anything, because I do not have a father anymore.
Almost 2 million people in Burkina Faso have been displaced by extremist violence. Many are Christian widows and orphans. 17-year-old Traore is one of them. He moved to a safer area after a jihadist attack brought tragic loss to his family.
It was on a Tuesday, I don't remember the date, in 2019. My father told me to go with him to a neighbouring village to gather grasses for our flock. When we were tying the herds, we heard the noise of motorbikes passing on the road. When they saw us, they made a U-turn and came towards us. As they were coming, my father said we should pray. He did not tell me what to pray for specifically, but as you can imagine, if those men are standing before you, you will not start praying and asking God for food or money. The only thing that matters then is life.
Their lives were indeed in danger. The men were carrying Islamic State flags and started questioning Traore's father.
So while they were talking to my dad, I turned behind our tricycle and left without them noticing. When I had gone a little way, I heard a gunshot and I started running. I hid behind some houses. Then I left. As I was running, my shoes got left behind, and I went back home barefoot.
Traore's father had been shot dead by the jihadists. He was one of 5 victims that day alone. But although Traore misses spending time with his dad, his trust in God has not diminished following the attack.
When he was still alive, we used to go fishing together and do many other things together. But since he is gone, we can't do these things anymore. If you don't have a father, there are things you can't do. But in my sadness, I have never thought that God has forgotten us, because he said that everything has its own time, and he does everything according to his good will. Sometimes a difficulty can come, and I think that if my father was still here, he could solve this problem. But God knows what he is doing, because he said that we should not worry about our lives. Now, if we are facing difficulties, we should look only to Jesus.
Thank God for Traore's resilient faith and for his trust in God's ways. He dreams of becoming a missionary. Pray that God would keep his faith strong and guide his paths as he grows older. The area where Traore moved used to be secure, but the violence has been creeping closer, causing the family to live in fear. Please pray for God's protection over them. Open Doors local partners were able to provide Traore's family with basic supplies, but in the longer term, they are uncertain how to survive. Please pray that God would meet all their physical as well as their spiritual needs.